This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff so you get the videos I put them out. See what I'm thinking, see me analyzing that data. But like I tell every day, the day they release us is false. It mainly gives a false narrative of the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, the bad actors that are naked shorting AMC, those RICO conspirators, are not going to stop, okay? They're not going to voluntarily stop breaking the law because they don't have to. They don't have to. The SEC, DOJ, and FBI has to step in and punish these guys accordingly. And if it means jail time, if it means losing their license to trade, that is what our regulatory and law enforcement agencies have to do in order to stop the fraud and corruption that's going on in the play. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. The numbers make absolutely no sense. And every single day they find millions of new counterfeit shares to short into the market in order to manipulate the price. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It makes no logical sense. It makes no common sense. Everyone knows what's going on. I mean, at this point, the SEC can't say they don't know what's going on, especially when they've been finding these guys for naked shorting for the last 20 years. The DOJ can't say they don't know what's going on because we've been screaming at the top of our lungs for the last 3 years. The FBI can't say they don't know what's going on because they see exactly what the DOJ sees. But obviously, people with a lot more power than us keep the law enforcement off the backs of these criminals. I mean, that's really the bottom line. Anyway, here are the numbers for AMC for Friday. The volume, 155,131,621. Where are they getting these shares from? Okay, calls in the money, 9,943 at $5, additional 17,794. The calls went down, but you guys know the calls mean absolutely nothing. There will be no gamma squeeze because they never have to go out in the open market and buy any real shares because they can keep lending the same shares over and over and over again, creating new FTDs that disappear and somehow don't end up on the threshold list for some reason. But, you know, like I told you guys before, I believe that somebody has been ordered not to put AMC and not to put GME on the threshold list. Just my opinion. I have no proof whatsoever of that, but based on the numbers I'm seeing and the fact that AMC is not on the threshold list tells me they have been ordered not to put them on the threshold list. Just my opinion. Anyway, check this out. 52.6% of that volume was shorted shares, okay? So these guys found 80 million AMC shares to short. 80 million. Where did they come from, SEC? Where did they come from, DOJ? Where did they come from, FBI? Why? Let's be realistic. You have retail investors. You have pension funds. You have institutions that follow the rules screaming that these guys are making counterfeit shares, that these guys are creating millions of new counterfeits every single day. You would think that the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI would do an investigation and show us the evidence that what we're saying is incorrect. But they don't. You know why? Because they probably did a little investigation. I mean, we've been screaming for 3 years. So you know they went in and looked. And when they looked, what they saw probably drove them crazy. They were probably surprised at the level of fraud and corruption in the AMC play. And I'm sure some of them wanted to act. But their hands were tied because the head of their institutions are controlled by the politicians who are controlled by these bad actors who are naked shorting AMC. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And on top of that, somehow they have 2,154,246 short exempt shares. Where did they come from? Where did they come from? I'd like to see the blue sheets. I'd like to see where they originated. I'd like to see their history. But we won't, because they won't never ask those questions. Because asking those questions forces them to do their job. And then on top of all that, on top of adding 80 million new counterfeit shares to manipulate the price, 2,154,286 short exempt shares, these guys claim that they can cover all their AMC short positions in half a trading day. Okay? So they're claiming by the time the market opens today at 9:30, they can cover all their AMC short positions by 1 o'clock. Do they think we're idiots? Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think these guys could add 80 million new counterfeit AMC shares, have 2,154,286 short exempts, but claim they can cover all the AMC short positions in half a day? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.